right, the cheapest GPS I could get on Amazon straight out of the box here. Let's check it out. All right, I got this thing mounted up here, and I can tell you the suction cup, very good. This piece that connects here, not so much. I boogered those up a little bit. I put my vice grips on it, trying to get it tight, and this thing is still pretty floppy and loose. So, not a big fan of the mount system here, but we'll see if we can work on it and get it right. I like this little shroud it comes with, kind of keep the light off of it, but the only problem is how it mounts. It's mounted with like these little clips that just kind of fit over the back, and let me tell you, when you start going down the road, those bouncing and those bumps kind of push it off to the side like that, and it becomes annoying. Just so you know, the thing has games on it too, just in case you wanted to play some, just in case you wanted to play some Russia blocks, also known as Tetris. All right, I was digging through some of the cool features on the new GPS here. I like you can log your clothing, you can log your bra band size and your bra cup size. It's good to know. Good to know. Does not have anything about panties for drivers though, so I guess you got no panties on when you're driving with this thing. All right, to be clear, the little shroud broke the very first day. Once it got hot out, all the little clips snapped off that held it together, so you get what you pay for. All right, I'm really irritated with this thing right now. I cannot figure out why it will not let me go down the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I've got it set for toll roads. I've got my parameters set right, and to what my truck is, and it just will not take me down the Pennsylvania toll road. All right, I figured out why it doesn't want me to take the Pennsylvania Turnpike. It says the height restriction is 13.48 feet on that road, and I have mine set to 13.5, which is 13 foot 6 inches. So apparently that 2/100ths of an inch difference in what the GPS thinks it is to what I have my thing set for is gonna cost me a couple 100 miles of driving today. So if you do get one of these, I'd be very wary of the routing on it. Now, I typically go to places I already know, so when I program my GPS, the Garmin over here, when I program the Garmin, I'm looking for that thing just to tell me where there's going to be traffic up ahead and to tell me how long it's going to be before I get there. I really don't use my GPS for routing. I use it more for time management and, just peace of mind. But this thing here is, it's got me definitely having no peace of mind, and honestly, I'm just gonna say screw it, because I've sat here for 15 minutes trying to build this route, and it's still about as wonky as it can be. I'll accept those. I mean, look at this. I'm just trying to go down Pennsylvania Turnpike, and look at all this. It keeps telling me to get off. Like, these yellow flags are waypoints. I had to drop those to try to get it to route me through there. It's giving me the dumbest route you've ever seen. I don't know. The maps are from January 2022, and the way you got to update this is absolutely crazy. So, yeah, I'm not liking it for the first couple days here. All right, finally got the route I wanted. It only took 7 waypoint drops. I had to change my weight down to 35 tons, which isn't true, but I know this route is a 80 ton or a 40 ton route, so we're going to run it. And I had to change my height down to 13.47 just to satisfy this GPS. So, and the truck length I have put in at 40 feet, I believe, because this GPS will not let you put in a 70-foot truck length, because it will try to route you all the way around Chicago. If you do that, it claims that Chicago has a 41-foot length law. So, buyer beware on the X Gotti. All right, I'm going to go through some parameters here real quick. Let me see if I can get this where you guys can see it and I can figure out what I'm doing. So length 40 foot. I mean, we know that's not right, but it's like, what should a truck be? About 70? Done. What's the width? 8.5. 8.5. Done. And height is going to be, sorry for all the moving, we're getting loaded here, 8.5 or 13.5 feet. Done. Okay, so that seems like some reasonable parameters I've set up there. Smash done. Okay, let's show the map. It's calculating some routing. Routing. It does take a while to calculate a route. This is about 1,100 miles I'm routing this for here. The Garmin has already got it all figured out. But this thing takes a minute, and this is my biggest beef with this GPS. I love the interface. I like how it looks when you're going down the road, the way it shows you your distance time, arrival time, all on the screen at one time. My Garmin, I have the 5-inch Garmin diesel 580. You have to pick which one of those you want. I like this thing. It's a 7-inch GPS. I like, how it shows your different lanes and things, when you're going down the road. My big beef with it is the parameters in which you put in for your truck. See, now it's telling me 1,448 miles on this route, but Garmin's telling me it's like 1135. I do this run all the time. Let's see here. Where in the heck? There it is. Go. So we'll see how long. I just punched it in on Garmin. It goes way faster, but let me look at this route it's giving me. You can't do finger zoom on this either. Here would be my beef with it. It wants me, so Minnesota, Maryland to Minnesota, here's what it's telling me to do. Why? Garmin says it's 1,134 miles, which is legit. This thing, 1,400 miles, because it wants me to go all the way through the UP of Michigan, probably over into Canada, then over into Wisconsin. Like, no, you should go right along 80 here to Chicago, and then you pick or choose. You want to go 94 or 90. I usually go 90 over to Minnesota. But like a GPS, I mean, its main function, whether it interfaces good, whether it looks good going down the road, this thing's main function is to route me. And apparently, if you got your length set over 40 feet, it will not route you through Chicago. I do not understand it. It makes no sense. I don't like it. Now, let's change some parameters here and see if we can get it back right. Let's see. So we got to exit all the way back out. We'll go into navigation again. It's got a bunch of useless stuff on it too. I mean, you can play games on it like Tetris. They call it Russian block game or something like that on here. Let's go back through here and we'll set it back wrong. And this is why I would not recommend it. Let's set our length to, what I have it at, 40 feet. Our width needs to go down to 8 feet even. And our height needs to go down to 13. I think 13.4 is about the most it's going to let you go through. And Chicago, you got to have your weight turned down too. You can't go through there 40,000 pounds or 40 tons, excuse me. Let's see if it gives us the correct one now. Obviously it's routing a lot faster because it's not, going to add all that extra crap in there that you don't need and all that extra routing. For me, having to set those parameters wrong to make it work is a deal breaker for me. Okay, now it's back to 1135, and that's correct. It's probably giving me the correct routing, you know, through there now. So there we go. Now it's giving us the, you know, now it's giving us the correct routing through Chicago. But hey, you know, if it's an area you're not familiar with and you think there might be a 13-foot, you know, 13-foot, you know, 5-inch bridge, then you may be in trouble. Or if there's a length law, you might be in trouble. That's my beef with this thing, and that's why I can't really recommend it to you. All right, everybody, let's wrap it up on this GPS here. I just want to let everybody know, you know, I was hoping I'd found something there that I could just tell everybody, hey, why are you spending $400, $500, $600, $700 on a Garmin or a Ram McNally? And, you know, why not just buy this thing? But I really can't, you know, and honestly, I could lie to you and tell you, oh, everybody go buy one of these, and I get money from Amazon for, you know, promoting it. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm not like that. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to throw you under the bus so I can make a few dollars. I can tell you right now, I just couldn't get the parameters right on it. It would not take me through major cities with certain parameters. And I tried to update it. It is so convoluted when you hook it to the computer of what it wants you to do. It's not like Garmin, Ram McNally where you hook it up and it just kind of, you know, you just click through a few buttons and it tells you what to do. This doesn't do that. This wants you to, like, you need to know some things about software to update this thing. So for that reason, I can't promote it. Going through Atlanta, and it tries to take me through Atlanta. Get a ticket for that. Like, it's not for me. It's not for me. Now, if you buy it and you figure it out, let me know in the comments, or if you've got one and yours does better than this one did. For me, it's just not there yet. It needed a lot of work. So just wanted to update everybody, and thanks for watching, everybody. If you could, smash that like button for me, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber, and check out my second channel, Trucking with Diabetes. Thanks for watching, everyone. Take care of each other, and remember, people are more important than trucking.